All right, welcome to another video. We're going to do the church in Pergamos. This is out of Revelation chapter 2, verses 12, starting in 12. So starting in 12, and it says, "Unto the angel of the church of Pergamos, write, these things saith he which hath the sharp sword with two edges. I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is." Meaning they live in a rough area. They in a very bad spot. They're being persecuted heavily. Okay. "And thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth." All right. So I want you guys to understand this. And this is something I just got, so I wanted to share this real quick. When things start getting bad, when persecution starts happening, everybody runs normally. These people, they did not run. They just continued going as if nothing happened. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because when you think about the Black Panther Party, okay, they killed all the leaders and all the people ran. When you think about Malcolm X, they killed the leader, Malcolm X, and the rest of the group got real quiet. They didn't march no more. They didn't do nothing else. They stopped everything they were doing. If you remember more recently, they had the NFAT or something like that. NFAP, something like that. But anyway, that were the guys that were all black, that were headed by Jam Master Jay, or whatever he called himself, okay, clown. They had all these young people walking the streets with guns. The leader got persecuted, and the entire group disappeared. This is what our government expects to happen whenever they kill or go after a leader. Now, you could imagine they have this, Hebrew Israelite movement going, which is amazing. Okay. But what happens if the leader gets killed? What happens if they go after all the top people? Everybody else is going to stop. Why? Because nobody wants that. Nobody wants the problems. No one wants to go through the hardships. No one wants to be hunted down, and everybody's like, "Oh, I got my family to think about. I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that." But when it comes down to your faith, Yah is not going to look at you and say, "Man, you had to go to work, bro. I understand. You had to take care of your family, man. Hey, you had to do what you had to do. You had to stop doing the church meetings. You had to stop having classes. You had to stop teaching online." It's not going to be like that. Yeshua's going to be like, "Oh, you got a little persecution and you quit?" It's like the sower of the seed, the parable of the seed. When they had some persecution, they died real quick. So what he's saying here is these people did good in that they continued on even in the face of persecution, even when things got tough, even when people started getting drug out their house, people started getting killed in the streets. They just continued on like nothing happened. That is how we're supposed to be. That's supposed to be our posture. That it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter who they go after. It doesn't matter how they publicly disgrace them and talk about them and, persecute them. It doesn't matter. You continue on doing what you were doing, reading your word, teaching your family, teaching your friends. You might have to pick up this mantle and start teaching the public, because there's things that y'all still going to be speaking. It don't matter how many people get killed. Y'all don't care. His faithful people, he don't care if they get killed. Why? They're going to be with him forever. He is the God that raises the dead. What does he care if you get killed for? So why should that sway us to stop doing what we're doing because some people got killed? Some people got put in jail, because persecution comes. Some people lost their jobs because of their faith. Okay? Why? Why should it stop us? Life continues to go on. So surely our faith should continue to go as well. Okay. So this is something I really liked in this, and I wanted to make sure I spoke about that because there's times persecution is going to come back around. The dark ages, somewhat of a dark age, will happen again. When they try to stomp this thing out, when they try to stop the forward progress of Yah's holy people. Okay? Satan does not want to happen what's going to happen, what's inevitable. So he will try to stop it at all costs, or at least delay it as long as possible. Okay? Let's go. 14. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. So hast also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. Let me pause right there. I had to look up the Nicolaitans, and it was a guy who was ordained, who got hands laid on him to teach and to preach the gospel by the apostles. Okay, so when we have someone who has been through some things, they've learned, they've been discipled properly, and Yah says, yeah, these people, they're good and they're faithful, anoint them, lay hands on them and send them out so they can start their own ministries, okay? Or they can, go forward in what we're doing, all right? But they turned wicked and became like Balaam. Basically, let's just say it's like the government putting FBI agents or secret agents in these organizations. In every organization there are FBI agents, informants, people that go back and tell the government everything that you're doing. Tell them all your weaknesses so that they can topple you. They can take you out if need be. Okay? They formulate plans by doing this. They have people among you who do everything you do. And Satan comes in and entices them. And they fall for it. And they tell all your secrets. They tell all your weaknesses. Okay? To put a stop to things. So if you remember the story of Balaam and Balak, Yah was blessing the children of Israel mightily. Everywhere they went, they were blessed. Balaam, since he could not curse the children of Israel, he decided to do a little backdoor thing, wherein he says, okay, I can't curse them, but hey, if you really want to get them to fall, you have to make them fall on their own. These are the things that Yah hates. Cause them to do the things that Yah hates, and they will curse themselves. Okay? How did he curse themselves? How do they curse themselves? By committing fornication, just sleeping around. So what did they do? They ran all these women out there, probably naked or half naked, enticing the men. The men fall and sleep with them. And now Yah is upset. Really upset. So much so that a plague broke out. And people were just dropping dead while they were talking. While Yah was speaking, Yah was dropping them by the thousands. Okay? And food sacrificed to idols. Now, we don't know which foods are sacrificed to idols nowadays. We wouldn't know. But if you're around people who believe in idols and you go to the house and you eat, let's say a Catholic, and they got all the little, they got the prayer beads, they got the little Jesus stuff, Mother Mary, whatever. They have all these different things, but hey, that's your friend and you're trying to share the gospel, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, and you go to their house and you eat. Food sacrificed to idols. When they pray over their food, they're praying that their God blesses it. Not good for us. So we have to watch what we do. And we have to repent quickly. Even if we think we went to somebody's house and ate, and they blessed the food, and they got little things around their house. Thanksgiving, folks going over each other's house, even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving and you just want to hang out with your family. Yeah. You know, they got all the idols, images, all the things in the house. Don't mess with them. You're not supposed to eat at their house. All right. And the Nicolaitans, like I said, he was someone who was ordained by the apostles, and his job, he messed up. He started putting his own stuff in there, and he started causing the people to do the exact same thing Balaam did. That's why I lumped it in with this thing of Balaam. He caused the people to telling them that it's okay to sleep around. It's okay to, let's bring it into modern day. You got these Hebrew Israelites, you got these different people saying, hey, you can have multiple wives. We're nation building. We're trying to have as many children as possible, so you can have multiple wives because, hey, Abraham did it. Jacob did it. David did it. Solomon did it. All these people did it. So it should be okay for us to do it too. No, it's not okay. Okay? Yah says, have one wife. Anything outside of that is fornication. Okay? Plain and simple. Not going to sugarcoat it. It's evil. We're supposed to be understanding right from wrong, evil from good. That is evil. So you have people that coerce others into sin, into messing up with Yah. And Yah is saying, hey, you got these people that they're okay with this. They're not people that hate evil. They don't mind it. It's like modern day church. Oh, we're not going to tell people that they're wrong. We're not going to tell people that they can't, have same-sex couples and marriages and all of this kind of stuff. Okay? We're not going to tell young people they can't be sleeping around. I want to read some other stuff out the word that's going to blow your mind on do's and don'ts of relationships. So all we can do is repent. And that's exactly what he says in 16. Repent, or else I will come unto thee quickly and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. If Yeshua says you're going down, you're going down. You do not want him to say those words. You do not want Yeshua to say break it up, because it will break up. You do not want Yeshua to come in and speak your downfall of your ministry, of what you're doing, because he will, and it will be broken up and it's over. Okay. 17, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in a stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth. So Yah is saying, I'm going to give you hidden manna, hidden word, hidden blessings. Not blessings, but hidden knowledge, the deeper understanding of the word, deeper understanding of what Yah feels, how Yah thinks. I'm going to tell you, it blows your mind when you ask Yah to show you, what does he feel? What is he thinking about? He will literally show you what he's thinking about in that moment. And I asked him once, and I was surprised. And he showed me that he was thinking about the people in Asia. Okay. I thought, I don't know, my Western mind, I thought it was something here. But he was thinking about people in Asia. Then he showed me that. All right. So Yah will actually show you what he thinks, how he feels. A lot of times he feels very sad because his people who's supposed to be called by his name are embarrassing him. But when you get your relationship right with Yah, all them little things like that, it's amazing to know and to see and to have that type of relationship with Yah where he gives you dreams of exactly what you're asking about. I think it's great. But then you get the individual thing in here where it says, I will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth. So Yah is going to give you a new name on a personal stone. That's for you. A special gift from Yah to you. That's only for you. I think that's amazing. But you have to overcome this type of mentality. To get that, you have to line your life up with what Yah is saying. He's saying, repent, get your life right, get your thoughts right. Stop hanging around people I don't want you hanging around. Stop listening to people I don't want you listening to. Stop doing things that I don't want you to do. Get your walk right. Become zealous. Get in this word all day, every day. Okay? Learn what you're supposed to learn. Do what you're supposed to do. All right? Teach my word. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. And in the end, he will bless you. And that's all I want to say on this word. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great one.